Hey fragrance community, this is Max Forte to bring you another video. It's that time of the year again where I'm going to give you my starting lineup of 2016. These are going to be of all the categories that you know, going out scent, signature scent, work scent, daring scent, close encounter, so forth and so on. These are going to be the 6 fragrances that I'm going to be most reaching out. It's actually going to be 12 plus fragrances because I'm going to give you warm weathers starting lineup as well as cool weather starting lineup. So stay tuned, my starting lineup of 2016 is coming up next. Hey Frank, I'm Max Forte. Let's go. Let's get straight into my signature scents. We're going to do the lineup, or we're going to do the warm weather lineup first. My signature scent is none other than Dolce & Gabbana's Pour Homme. This is the vintage edition, the one that has a sticker on the bottle. This is getting harder and harder to find. If you can get yourself a bottle of this, you will not regret. This thing is exquisite. It's an aromatic fougere, but this was released in 1994, and it's basically 10 times better than what's out there today. This was reformulated a couple of times. I think it was then made in Germany and then in the UK. So it's really watered down right now. Longevity, projection, and strength of this juice has been really diminished, and it's nothing like what it used to be. You get tobacco, honeyed tobacco in here, real nice peppery scent with some cedar and tonka beans, lots of citruses up top, tangerines, some Amalfi lemons. Just exquisite. Some neroli in here too. Definitely signature scent worthy. If you haven't tried this and you can get a bottle of this one, the vintage edition, do yourselves a favor. You're going to love it. It just smells that much better than what's out there today. I have a couple bottles of this. Anybody that knows me, this is a signature scent. That was my signature scent in the 90s, and over the past couple of years since I found more bottles of this, this has also been my signature scent. For people that, if I need something quickly to dumb reach and to smell good, this is what I go for. Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme Vintage Edition. Next up here we have my work scent. And basically what I've been doing lately for work, it's either or. Either I grab Chanel EDP, Bleu de Chanel, or I go for the EDT. Or what I do is basically I just combine the two and I just layer them, a couple shots of each, and you're good to go. Smells great, smells appealing, sophisticated, really nice, great compliment garner. People are going to love the way you smell. You just can't go wrong. So these are, actually, if you look at the line here, I word them pretty much the same because I layer them. And this is like they're both like woody, aromatic, a little bit spicy. There's incense going on here. There's some pepper, some ginger in both. The EDP, the Perfume edition, there's some ladamum. There's definitely more depth to it. And when you think about the EDT, you're going to get a little less depth, a little less strength. So basically, when you combine these two, you get a real nice strength. It'll last quite a while. It gets me through my 8 to 10 hour work days, and I smell very good and get a lot of compliments. So this is my warm weather signature scent, okay? Next one here, we're going to get into, I'm sorry, that was my warm weather work scent. The signature scent was Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme. The night out scent that I've been rocking lately in the warm weather, it's none other than this beautiful scent here. It's Ormond Jane Men. This is just stunning, stellar, just outstanding juice. There's not much anything that you could think about adjectives and, compliments, you're going to get with this fragrance. It's just an amazing juice. This is a Chypre. It's a little bit aromatic, a little bit spicy, very inviting. This is an eau de parfum. There's caraway in here. There's some red pepper, some Sicilian lemon up top. There's a little juniper, but not too much. Then I know there's some hemlock in here, which makes this really unique. Some oud, but also really tamed. Some musk, sandalwood, very creamy sandalwood. The dry down is very creamy. Really nice, beautiful cedar vetiver dry down. It transitions beautifully, and I've been wearing this for going out in the summertime and springtime, and for the warm weather, this does amazingly well on my skin. So this is my night out scent for the warm weather. Now, when it comes to close encounter, for the warm weather, that's another combination, another layer that I like to do. For those of you who follow my channel, you know that I like to do a lot of layers. This is an eau de parfum. I don't know if this will focus. But this is an Eau de Parfum Edition Blanche, Chanel, Allure, and this is Allure Homme Sport. Now these are both 5.0 bottles. I layer these a lot, so that's why I get the big ones. And I like these for close encounters. I put about 3 to 4 sprays of each, and I'm set. You know, if it's really hot out, you know, 2 to 3 and you're good to go. They smell amazing. With this one here, you get a key lime pie, very creamy, very seductive, really beautiful. And the Allure Homme Sport, it's a woody but a little spicy. There's a little backbone to it. One of the best citrus fragrances out there. This is a little bit similar to Versace's Pour Homme. It's aquatic, it's ozonic. It's got some tonkas that to dry down, a little bit of resins. I believe it's elemi, some vetiver and musk as well. It just smells tremendously good. Lots of compliments. Again, these two together, it's just beautiful. A lot of people had some complaints with the Edition Blanche Eau de Toilette. This is the Eau de Parfum. It's awesome by itself. I get 8+, which I'm not complaining. So I love these two for close encounters in the hot days. Now, continuing with the hot weather, we're going to talk about Daring Scent. And this is Fusion Sacré Pour Lui. This is the men's version of Fusion Sacré. It's got a little crazy note. It's considered oriental spicy. It's a little bit boozy. There's caramel in here. There's a note of celery up top that could be a little bit off-putting for some. There's pear in here, some cloves, some licorice. Again, some praline caramel, some musk, some vanilla and sandalwood. It's really unique. You got to go very easy on the trigger, but on a night out, you know, it's very daring. I like to pull this off if it's a nice, you know, summer night, if I'm wearing something really upscale and it's a formal event, there's air conditioning going on. This is my daring scent. When I want to make a statement, Fusion Sacré Pour Lui is the one I usually reach for. Okay, now next one here is the upper class event for the warm weather. And what I like to go with is none other than Creed's Spice and Wood. This is almost over, almost time for a new bottle. I mean, this is exactly what the name implies. It's going to evoke a lot of spiciness, a lot of woods. It's basically a woody, fresh, spicy, a little bit citrus, and it dries down very powdery also. There's some birch here. There's some green apple, some Sicilian, lemon, some Amalfi, bergamot, or the other way around. You get some cloves, some patchouli, some iris, some cedar, and some musk. It's really nice, really regal. Smells fantastic for formal upper class events, meetings, presentations. This is the guy I pull out. So these were my 6 starting lineup fragrances for the warm weather, if you will. Stay tuned. The cool weather, you know, signature scents and so forth and so on are coming up next. All right, let's carry on with the cold weather, if you will. Cool weather starting lineup. So cool weather starting lineup, signature scent. For the past couple of years, it's been none other than Antheas by Chanel. This is a beautiful woody chypre fragrance. It's a little bit smoky, it's leathery, it's balsamic, very aromatic. This is from the 80s, so it's really strong, it's bold. There's some castoreum there. There's some citruses up top, some resins. There's rose, I believe there's mint. And the perfumer behind this is Jacques Polge, which is one of my favorites of all time. This is quite exquisite. It's really good. This will make a statement. So it's something that I really enjoy for the cooler days as my signature scent. So Chanel Antheas Pour Homme is definitely my signature scent in the colder months of the year. Now, when it comes to work scent for the cooler days, I'm going with another bold scent. It's like a classic with a little modern twist. This is to me, it's a masterpiece. And of course, I'm talking about Tom Ford's Private Blend. This is none other than Italian Cypress. Now, Italian Cypress is just exquisite. It's a beautiful fragrance. There's not much notes going on here. This is a woody aromatic, a little bit of chypre going on in there too. This is kind of linear. What you get on the top is what you're going to get throughout the life of the fragrance. There's cypress here. There is citruses up top with a beautiful note of basil and what I believe is mint. And then for the woodsy tones here, you're going to get a real nice... See, the woods aren't really listed here. It just says precious woods. But it's really nice. It's kind of like a creamy... Think about Polo Green or Halston, I believe Halston Z14, if I'm not mistaken. is what you're going to get as far as similarities, but this is much more regal. It's much more creamier. It is just regal, you know, from beginning to end. You get this real beautiful blast of mint with the citruses, then it gets to this creamier dry down with the cypress and the woods here. Just very nice, a little fresh, a little spicy, definitely very aromatic, somewhat green, and very woody. Love this fragrance. Definitely beautiful for work, upscale, you know, suit and tie. This is just gorgeous. When it comes to the night out scene in the colder months of the year, again, you guys know I like to layer, so I go with La Nuit de l'Homme EDT and La Nuit de l'Homme Le Parfum. Now, I don't know why this doesn't get much talk. If you like fragrances like Spice Bomb, if you like fragrances like Histoires de Parfum Hemingway, if you like Tobacco Vanille Herod, this is good. This is really kind of like that, tobacco-y, honey like that. So you're going to really enjoy this. If you haven't tried it, definitely try it. And when you layer these two going out, you're going to smell unique. You know, you take the La Nuit de l'Homme EDT and you just amp it up to the next level and then some. So Yves Saint Laurent Le Parfum, it's an Oriental Fougere. It's a little spicy, a little fruity. There's dried fruits in here, labdanum, vanilla, some vetiver, just a beautiful fragrance. And La Nuit de l'Homme, we all know it's a beautiful, woody, spicy. That's a vintage one right there. But the new additions are just not as potent, but they're just as good. You get a beautiful note of cardamom in here, some lavender, some cedar, some bergamot, I believe some coriander and caraway with vetiver. Just blended beautifully. Dominique Ropion is the nose here with a couple other contributions. Just a phenomenal fragrance. These two together, going out in a cold weather, you're going to make a statement. In between the sheets, close encounter, cooler days, I'm going with the lipstick vibe. Cocoa and Iris. Whether you have the newer edition, I believe this here is from 2010 when they first changed the collar, and this here is a vintage from 2007. Again, you can layer these two, but either one of these two, if you have the original formulation, the older formulation, the pear liqueur that they switched with the cocoa, it doesn't matter. You're going to smell fantastic either way. These are just amazing fragrances. It's a woody floral musk, just, you know, that lipsticky vibe, the powderness is just, you know, tremendously well put together. It smells unbelievable. Again, the new one, pretty much they took out that cacao and put in the pear liqueur, François de Monchy, to get that same vibe. They both smell good. The darker juice here, the older vintage, you're going to get more performance as far as longevity, but they both smell fantastic. So this is in between the sheet. This is the romantic, sexy, seductive scent that I like to wear in between the sheets on my starting lineup for 2016. Now, as far as daring scents, it's none other than the Blue Beast. This is the Amouage, none other than Interlude Man. This is a exquisite fragrance. Again, it's very daring, it's very ballsy, it's very bold. It's ambery, it's spicy, it's extremely smoky. This is as smoky as they come. The nose behind this is Pierre Negrin, which is a great nose. There's a note of oregano up top, which is really daring, very challenging. So this is my daring scent for the cooler months. There's amber, there's labdanum, very resinous, very opulent. Just, you know, there's some suede in here, a lot of oud, very smoky, a lot of frankincense. You know, go easy on the trigger, even in the cold months. This thing is beastly. It lasts forever. If you spray too much, you're going to spook people away. That's my daring scent for the cooler months. Last but not least, for my upper class events, when I'm dressed up, decked out with suit and tie, dressed to kill, this is what I'm going with. Roger Dove's Enigma Pour Homme. This is just an unbelievable scent. I absolutely love this scent. This is one of my favorite scents from the house, if not my favorite scent from the house. One of the best fragrances I found in the past 2 years. This is an oriental fragrance. It's very boozy with a nice note of cognac, tobacco, ginger, vanilla, some resins in here. You're going to get the initial blast for the first few minutes. It's going to smell like like a Coca-Cola. And then it just dries down. As it gets to the heart, it's very boozy. It's very vanilla-y, a little bit sweet, almost dessert-like. The dried down smells fantastic. You know, again, when you dress to kill, this is definitely a great option to try. So these are not my recommendations. These are actually my lineup. These are the fragrances that I like to wear in the warmer days. I gave you, now these were my cooler starting lineup. The cooler days, you know, cooler weather starting lineup. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please, in the comment section down below, let me know what your starting lineup is, you know, for the warmer days, for the cooler days, all year round, whatever the case may be. I'd love to hear your starting lineups. Very curious to know what you're wearing these days. Hope you enjoyed my starting lineup. Until next year, I will see you guys later. Stay tuned for a lot more from Max Forte and the Emporium of Scents. I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.